What is up there, guys? My name is Matt, aka Smithy, and today I am bringing you my first live commentary of Arma 3. As you can see, I am playing in the night time, and as you can probably tell from the title of this video, this is an SAS night raid mission, and this is a custom one that I have made, my first ever attempt at creating a mission, and so I hope you enjoy. First off, I just want to say sorry if my volumes are a bit weird, sorry if you can hear me like clicking on the keyboard, or if you can hear my mouse scrolling along or anything like that. There's not much I can really think about doing any of that. It will pick up. Anyway, as you can see, the first thing that I'm going to do straight off is to change my gun. I managed to download an awesome mod from Armaholics, which is a great website, and I managed to put a M4 into the game, which of course is really cool. Really happy with that, and it does look good. It's not the best in the world, but the guy who created it admitted that, and it's still, you know, really cool to be able to use a different gun in this game. So as you can see now, I'm just going to be loading up with magazines and everything like that, making sure that I'm full for the mission. I've got about 11 magazines, it says there, so I think that's fair enough. So basically the objective of this mission is that there is a little town, an outlook place, and we need to go and destroy a little arms cast which is in there. I haven't done this mission fully at night time before, so this is my first attempt at it. What we'll do is we'll just turn the light on, and I'll show you some of the night effects in the game, you know, because that really does look absolutely awesome. I do think that is one of the best features in the game, how it looks. Anyway, we'll pop the night vision back on and turn the light off for now, just because that's a bit easier. So first off, I'm just going to order my pilot to get into the vehicle, and I'm also going to get in myself. Just make sure I can get in the right spot, and then I'm going to order the rest of my squad to get into my vehicle as well. Now they are a bit slow with this, but hopefully they shouldn't be too long, and then we will be able to go once everybody is ready. Right, I think we're all ready. There we go. So now the next plan is, as you can see there, we've got the blue area where we are being stored at the minute now. We've, well, stored isn't the right word. This is like our base, our headquarters almost. And then down here we've got our landing zone, which is signified by the blue X there. And then over here is the area that we want to attack. And in one of these buildings is the intel which we are looking for. So what we are going to do now is we are going to zoom in on this place, hover over the top of our landing zone, click our pilot, and get him to move to this area, and then the AI pilot will start up the helicopter and we will start flying there. So I've tried to make this as kind of as real as possible for the SAS. Me and Jake, or Bounce, have managed to download the textures, well, for the army camouflage that the SAS, I know they used to use it, I'm not sure if they still use it. I know the rest of the British Army have gone to a thing called MTP, and this is DPM camouflage which we're wearing. So that's quite realistic, and we're also, as I say, you know, I'm using an M4 which is realistic. And again, you know, we're doing this at night time, which a lot of SAS missions are done, and so, you know, it's trying to remain realistic but also have a bit of fun with it as well. So as you can see, it's not a very long journey. This is just a very, very quick mission which I wanted to do, and we are approaching the landing zone now, which is just up ahead where I've zoomed in now. Once we reach the landing zone, our pilot will stop and ask for the next orders, so I will get him to drop us off somewhere. Right. Okay, there we go. He's finished now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order the rest of my squad to disembark, and what that does is that tells the helicopter pilot obviously that we want to land and we want to get off the helicopter, and so he will drop us down in a place where he sees is safe. Got a lighthouse, I think, in the distance, that is, which could give away our position potentially, but luckily the enemy are over a couple of hills away, and so they probably won't be able to hear us or see us or anything, so that's all good. And when testing out this mission beforehand, you know, we haven't had any problems coming in at this landing zone. So I will wait for my squad to disembark from the helicopter. The heli doesn't actually fully land, I don't think. No, it may do a bit. There we go. And then I'm getting out myself. So we jump down a bit, leaving the helicopter hovering there, but we're able to jump out. Now the next thing I'm going to do straight away is I'm going to get the heli out to a place of safety, because obviously we need to make sure that he can come and pick us up later. And I'm going to go and tell him to move back to base.
Move to grid 050
Okay.
059.
Now that's, let me have a look. There we go. You can see the heli moving off there. Right, now let's get all of my squad to regroup onto me.
2, 3, 4. Return to
Okay, there we
formation.
go. So they're going to follow me now, and now we can slowly, well, not that slowly, but because I know where the enemy are, and I know where they're going to be based, and I know that they're not going to be out of that area for the minute, that means that we are able to move quite swiftly along to the next objective. Now the main thing is that I'm not moving, I'm not moving across the top of the hill, as these guys may start doing in a second, as Sod's Law, shows, but the SAS wouldn't travel across the top of ridge lines. They'd stay slightly near the edge of it, but not so their heads are peeking over, and this makes them less of a target for people because they're still travelling. They've still got some high ground, as you can see now, but they are not seen over the top of the ridge. I'm just going to go back onto the map and tell my pilot that I want him to land, because obviously if he keeps sitting there in the chopper hovering, then it'll waste all of the fuel, which means that it may be difficult for him to come and extract us later on. Right, let's keep moving forward. Let's see how far we are. Hopefully I won't fail this mission. If I do die or anything like that, then I do apologise. I will just restart it from a certain point, but I haven't done this full thing at night time before, and so I'm hoping that it will be a success. I've done it in daytime and successfully completed it, so hopefully it won't be too difficult to do at night. Right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 3 of my squad. I'm going to choose number 2 and number 3, and I'm going to get them to move over into the distance there, because what we're going to do is we're going to split up. So we're going to have 2 ambush points basically, me and number 4 it seems, I think. Yeah, that's right. Who is he? He's a recon rifleman, which is good. I'd like that guy to be near me, really, in a firefight. And we're going to move over to the left-hand side of the compound, or the outpost, or whatever you want to call it, whilst our team move forward. I'm just going to get them to hold fire as well, because I don't want them firing on any enemies until I tell them to. So we're moving along now. I like the night vision effects in this game. I thought I'd upload a video where it's night time, just because it could look quite cool. I've done a few online missions where it's the night time, but it's not really been too interesting at the minute. Right, okay, so I've got my team with me. I'm on my little recon guy, and they are all waiting over on the other side. Now I think I'll set up a little base here, almost, well, not like a base, but a little point where I can scout around and try and have a look around, because I know that the location is just over the top here. Here we go. So you won't be able to see anything through the scope at the minute, but hopefully we'll be able to see some of their figures a bit later. Right, I'm just going to lie down first of all, get onto the map, have a look at where the other people are, and let's get 2 and 3. Let's get them to move a bit closer into the compound and get them to move to the front of it. I think there's a good point. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Not very good. Apologies about that. Right, and then we will get them 2, 3 to move there.
2, 3, move
so
100 meters.
Checking there now that they're moving. That's it. They're moving into position. Has my night vision gone? Yes, it has gone off for a second. Right. I'm going to move forward now, try and get a nice covering position. I want to get a position where I'm able to see them. It's very, very dark, as you can tell, so it's going to be difficult to try and get all the enemies, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Right, okay, let's try and move into position now. I'm not sure where my guy is. He's lying down next to me, he's not far away. I just got to make sure I'm not in his line of sight. Okay. Can't actually see any enemies at the minute. What we'll do is we will get them to move just a bit more closer. I don't want them to go over the top of the hill.
2, 3, move 100 meters.
And then we'll get 2, 3, 4, and they can open fire.
2, 3, 4, fire at will.
Because we are in position now and we are ready.
Waiting.
Okay, let's get number 4 actually.
4, move 100 meters.
Move forward.
South. Solid copy.
and get into position over there in case we have to engage at close range. There we go. Now we've got some fire.
Machine gunner, 100
They've
meters
spotted our
west. Soldier,
team,
100 meters
so we're going to
west.
try and move stealthily
100 meters west.
whilst
Soldier,
our enemy are under
100
contact.
meters
But there we
west.
go. Now our guy has
Target down.
found contact, and I can see a guy over there somewhere, but it's very, very dark, so it's very, very difficult to see through the scope.
Down.
Okay, I'm not sure how many of my guys have taken out at the minute, so we're going to check our map. We've got 2 enemies at the back of the compound it's showing at the minute.
Man, 100 meters
So,
south.
you know, my role may not be to fire all the time, but it could be, you know, a good idea. It could be to control where my team are moving and to, you know, really take up the squad leader role. Obviously, I will fire if need be, but it is quite easy for me again to. Oh, we've got machine gunner firing on us.
100 meters northwest.
Target eliminated. Need help.
I can't see
Man,
anything through the
100
scope,
meters
which is
northwest.
quite
Target
annoying.
eliminated.
But hey, hey. Hopefully the red dot will help. Actually, we've got grenades coming in everywhere. I'm not sure what those orange things are in the bottom left-hand corner. I'm quite worried. Okay, we've got a man down. Okay, it's probably not the best idea to move them in that position, but hey ho. Is he a civilian? Yeah, we've got a civilian there. Luckily I didn't shoot. Okay, I'm gonna move. Let's move 4 to regroup with me.
Return to formation.
Target eliminated.
Okay, this is good. We're doing quite well so far. So we're slowly making our way into the compound. Although we've got a man down, because we probably rushed it a bit. At least we're starting to make progress and moving in onto the compound. So I'm going to get number 4 to move in.
4, move up.
Solid copy.
And I'm going to get on full auto. Okay, I'm also going to lie down. And I'm going to get
Man, 100 meters
F2
south.
to move
2,
there.
move up.
Okay, sorry if my voice is a bit laggy or anything like that. Why has he gone on top of the roof? Okay, that's cool, as long as he knows what he's doing. Alright, let's move forward onto the compound myself.
Scratch one.
Reloading.
Let's see, okay. I have no visual on any enemy at the minute. See, now this is a thing, because although I haven't killed any, you know, I've managed to check that my team are in place and everything like that. Right, let's move F2 and get him to come round. I could get him to
2,
regroup.
move up.
Copy.
4, return to formation.
And then we will make sure that they're
Area
okay,
clear.
so we've got the call that the area is clear, which is good. I'm not sure how many enemies they've taken out, how many have run off, but our main objective obviously is to check out this area here, and that is the most important thing. Okay, so we've got number 2 here. Now I'm worried about number 2's health and number 4's health. So before we do anything, I'm going to get them to treat themselves. There could be enemies in the building, but I'm going to be watching them whilst they treat themselves. I don't know why he's not treating himself. He did this yesterday. Wait, F2. I want him to go and treat that man.
2, heal
There we
that
go.
soldier.
That's the right controls. I'm still getting used to the controls and everything in this game, which is easier said than done. So I'm checking the local area. Probably not the best idea, as I say, to be treating each other here, but hey ho. Still, you know, we're
2, 4, fall back.
it's a shame about 3 dying and everything, but hey ho, these things happen in missions. Right, so now we're gonna clear out the building. The last time I actually know what we're gonna do is I'm gonna tell 2 and 4 to stay there, because last time I did this mission last night, and number 2 got stuck, and he got stuck in a room and he wouldn't follow me or anything. So okay, I'm gonna have to check every room and check for the surplus box, the ordnance box, which we need to destroy. That's our main, you know, mission objective. Obviously we needed to clear out the compound, and our team did that very well. I will try and put it in the mission where I actually shoot people sometime, but hey, here we go. So we've got the ordnance box now, so I'm just gonna get some rounds into it pretty much. There we go, so it's already exploding, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my light on actually and try and clear the rest of this building, check for any other enemies, but I'm going to do it with the light on just to show you guys some more of the effects. There also may be some civilians in here, which I obviously need to be very wary of, because I do not want to be storming into a room and doing that and killing some enemies. No, killing some civilians even. There we go. So there's one right in front of me, and if I didn't have my wits about me, I could have very easily shot him. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to move upstairs. Now, preferably I would like team members with me whilst doing this, but hey ho. Now, I haven't got any enemies coming out here, and I kind of want to get out of here very quickly, and I don't want the mission to drag. So, under normal circumstances, I would check the rest of the building if I had the rest of the team with me, and if we hadn't found the ordnance. But I've already found the box, and as you can see, it's already been destroyed. So we will go back outside now, and I'm going to get my night vision back on and turn my light off. Okay, so let's get 2 and 4 to regroup on me.
Return to formation.
Solid copy.
And then hopefully they will follow me, because last time they didn't. There we go. It seems that they're following me now, which is good. We should, like in a normal circumstance, you would go and get number 3's body, or whoever's died, you would go and pick up his body. But obviously we want to extract from the zone as quickly as possible, and not have any reinforcements coming in or anything like that, if we were trying to play this game, as normal as possible. Now, I'm not sure why, but number 4's decided to bugger off. I'm not sure where he's going. I've got number 2 with me. Maybe number 4's going to go right around the edge. But basically, hopefully he's going to rejoin in a second. See, this is one of the problems with Arma 3 Alpha at the minute, is that, you've got little issues like that. With people following you and going about the place. But I think he's on my 6 now, so that's good news, and that means we can carry on and head back to the landing zone. I would extract here, but again, I don't think it's a safe place to do so. I'd much rather move right back out of the way, back towards where we were in the first place, because I know that's a safe zone, and I know nobody was there when we first arrived. Let's double check whether my team are with me. There we go. We've got 2 and 4 following me now, as you can see. So yeah, this is a very quick mission that I just set up. My first one on Arma 3. I've never created a mission on the editor before, and I just wanted to get it out there and show you guys this mission. I may add some things to it and do it in the daytime and see what you guys think of that, so then you can, I'll probably be able to shoot more and actually fire at some enemies that time, because I'll be able to see them through my scope. So, I could do some more objectives and stuff like that, but this was just a quick little mission which I wanted to show you, because this is what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to be doing a lot of SAS style missions, a lot of reconnaissance stuff and marksman ability stuff, which I like doing. I like the whole sniper thing. I like LMG work. So we'll see in time. It's good fun to be playing this game and creating scenarios and missions myself, and obviously with the help of this awesome M4 mod and the other mods which I've installed, it's going to be good fun. Right, I think we're almost back now. I'm just going to check my map. How are we doing? Oh, we've slightly gone off course, so we will make our way up to the left. But, as I've said again, I don't really want to be going on the top of ridge lines like I am now. So I'm going to just move down slightly, although I'm pretty sure it's clear. Once we get back to the LZ, I'll get my squad to stay where they are. Although, because I've stopped, they should stop anyway. And then we will tell our pilot to come and pick us up. So anyway, on a note, while I'm just running towards the LZ area, it would be great if you guys could subscribe or click on a comment or something like that, or tell me what you thought of this video, because I do put in a lot of effort making these, and I do enjoy making them. So a subscribe isn't like the thing that I always do it for, but it does make me feel better knowing that somebody has enjoyed my video. Okie doke, I think I'm back in the landing zone now. Okay, yeah, we're not that far away from it, so I will get back onto the map and go and find my helicopter pilot and tell him to embark in the MH. If it will let me. Please tell me it will let me. Okay, I am back again, and I've worked out what the problem was. Basically, I hadn't clicked the right thing, I don't think, when I was trying to do it. So as you can see, we've managed to join back now. I did stop the recording to make sure it was alright, and we've got the helicopter there waiting just back at base. I managed to get him in the helicopter at last. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call him back to come and pick us up from the LZ. So there we go, we'll hover over the top of there, click F5, and get him to
move 100 meters.
move
Front.
there.
Understood.
So while we do now, I'm going to be checking around the area, making sure that we've got no sight of other enemies or anything like that. Nothing coming. You can see the helicopter coming in the distance there. But also the thing that concerns me and what would concern an SAS squad in this kind of mission is the fact that there is a lighthouse somewhere around here which is causing some light to be reflected onto the hills, and obviously we wouldn't want that to come and give our position away or anything. So yeah, as I said, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I know it's not the greatest mission in the world, it's not the most difficult mission in the world, but for me, who's never created one before, it's quite good fun, and I've enjoyed making it and enjoyed showing it to you all. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing there. There we go. So there we go. This is what it looks like in third person view, which is quite cool. Just having a look around. It's obviously very black at the minute. I would have gone in third person view more normally, but I wanted to try and keep it a bit more realistic and stay in first person view. So as you can see, our helicopter's coming in now to extract us back to safety. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell 2 and 4 to get into the vehicle. So they're going to move out of the way to let it land, and then that also gives a signal for the helicopter to come into a safe position to let us board. Again, it won't actually land the thing unless we tell the pilot to disembark, and that takes a lot longer, so I'm basically just going to, it will hover above us, and then we will jump on, basically. That's the way we're going to do it. I just think this looks all cool, the way that it's coming in to extract us. I didn't get Arma 2, so this is my first experiences of Arma as a game, and I've thoroughly enjoyed playing it. It's really good fun. I've been playing Call of Duty since about 2007 odd, and I have to admit I do prefer this game to Call of Duty at the minute. It's a lot more fun, a lot more realistic, which is what I like in games. Okie doke, so we're all on board. Obviously 3 has died back at the objective. I don't know why I'm clicking on his name. And so we weren't able to bring him back with us, so we're going to try and extract as quickly as possible and get back to base. There we go. So told him to return to our base now, and it's as simple as that, just extract him back, and then the helicopter pilot will do all the rest of the work for us. So it has been a successful mission. As I kept saying, we have had a man down, but that's what you get. That may have been my fault as a squad leader for moving them in too early, but I thought it would be a good idea if we had 2 attack points on the mission and on the objective, because then when they attack, they're not sure which way to fire, and they've got 2 people, 2 groups of people firing on them, basically. And so we destroyed the ordnance, which was the main thing. We didn't need to check any other buildings because we found that it was in the first building, and that makes it a very successful mission for us. And I'm happy that the game's performance and stuff like that. Obviously there was that little glitch a second ago where it wouldn't let me put the helicopter pilot back in, but as I said, this is an alpha version of the game. It's not the most advanced version of the game that's ever going to be released, and so I'm really happy that it's it's this good, because I'm enjoying it thoroughly, and there's not that much being put into the game, so I can't imagine how good it's going to be when the full thing is released. Anyway, my guy's coming in for a landing now. The helicopter pilot's coming in for a safe landing on the H spot, as you can see now. And then once we've done that, that's a mission success, and we are back ready to dismount from the helicopter. And that's a mission successful for me. I've said success like so many times, it's really bad. I really should stop, pretty much. And there we go. They're going to get out. Are they going to land? I think so. Is 5 going to disembark? There we go. Oh, I didn't click his name, that's why he wouldn't disembark. But there we go, that's the squad back at base. You can see all of their DPM camo now. Probably not the best. Let me turn the light on. There we go, so you can see all the DPM camo, not what you get normally in Arma 3, and all of the chest pieces and the head, like the caps and everything like that. So not normally what you get in the Arma 3 Alpha, but I think it looks damn cool. Anyway, there we go, that's the end of the mission. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will be bringing you more Arma 3 missions once I create some more and everything like that. But I hope you've enjoyed, guys, and I will see you at the next one. Cheers, guys.